pull up Minecraft screens. There's me. Hey, I'm on screen too. Why do I feel like I see something different in the background than usual? What's on that side? Okay, well, hang on, I'll clean that up for you guys. That's a little better. You'll have to deal with the rest. I was using my whiteboard. It's actually a clear board, a piece of acetate on the wall back there that I use as a whiteboard. I was using that recently and apparently didn't cover back up. And that's about all you're getting, the covering up you guys are getting. I don't know why this looks like it's much more wide angle than usual. It's picking up much further in that direction than it normally does. No idea. All right. Well, anyway, let's jump in. Let's get some stuff done. Looks like everything's good and connected there. Well, the chat's not connected. Not sure why it's... I'm just going to have to assume this is connected up. It's having a little trouble with chat over there, so if you guys try to chat with me, I may not see it today. So, hey, welcome back to Jeremiah's Gonna Die. Quick update before we get going here. Let's see, what have I done in here? Changed out the red bed for a black one. I think I had to emergency make a black bed, or maybe I already had, I don't remember. Maybe that's what I had done in the swamp. Anyway, I thought the red one clashed with the rock. Should always pay attention to what clashes in your gray and white castle area here. Let's see, what else? Oh, well, first of all, jack-o'-lanterns. It's getting close to Halloween. Those of you who are watching this live, or if you're watching this on YouTube, not long after it came out, it's near Halloween, so have added some jack-o'-lanterns around. And I updated the building just a little bit here, added eaves on it so I could hang these lanterns. Wanted to get rid of some of the torches. As you can see, there's still a sea of torches out that way. Those guys are staring at me. I'm going inside. And, hang on guys, gotta sneeze. Hope I covered the microphone well enough. When I sneeze, it's really loud, especially if I've got a microphone this close to my face. All right, let's see. Oh, out the other side. Here's our donkey. Made it home with him. He's got his own jack-o'-lantern. Built him a stable there. I've got a way I can keep him in there without having to have a fence on the front, but I tried it out and it just doesn't look as good, so we're probably just going to keep using this, but I like the fact that I can keep him out of the rain, and if I get more animals, I can just add more stalls and open between them if I want to, whatever I want to do there. So that's all good. Have not done much of the other work because what I did is I went walkabout. I actually was doing something very specific. I got back here, dropped everything off, built his home there, and realized I still don't own any acacia in this game. And I really like acacia wood. I like the color of it. I think, not sure, but I think the door is going to work better than the jungle door does here. If I don't find that, I might have to go with dark oak or something just to get higher contrast. But so I went looking for acacia, and I believe I have checked this entire half of this continent. So everything, looking at the screen, everything that's back this way behind me. So let's see which way is that. So we're looking towards east. So I've checked everything west of here, I think. Because I left out, actually more than that, because I left out that way, and I think I came back over here. So I've just checked a huge swath of this, just wandering around aimlessly, checking along coasts, all that kind of thing, and found no acacia. So it may be that there's none here. Usually you can look for savanna near either a plains or a desert. Found precious little desert. Found a fair amount of plains, but no acacia, no savanna, so no acacia. Anyway, didn't do that. Let's go ahead and sleep. Get rid of all these mobs here, and we will go do a few drudgery tasks real quick. We're gonna harvest wheat, feed the cattle and chickens and stuff, because we are going to run low on arrows soon. So let's go ahead and do that. And I don't know, thinking about whether I should harvest that stuff. There's just a stray chicken, just wandering around my damned yard. All right, let's get rid of this. It's when I use the TV as a monitor, it's a little bit of a lag, but it's huge. So I continue to try using it. Is that done? I think that's done. Yeah, it is done. Okay. The colors on this are a little off, a little too vibrant. So I have a hard time sometimes spotting whether wheat is at that stage or this stage, where it's completely done. I'm going to punch you with wheat seeds in a minute, chicken, if you don't get out of my way. Yeah, I'm feeling violent towards chickens today. If you guys are, if you're watching the stream live, you may want to hang around. When I end this stream, if I've got time, I'm going to hop back on and do a quick video on my half-automated chicken farm. You can't automate the killing of them if you want the experience points, but you can automate everything else about it. I've come up with one that the only thing I don't like about it is the aesthetics. I haven't found a way to do it where you don't end up with them standing around on a bunch of hoppers. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with how it worked out. That and the noise. Some redstone clicks going on, but I don't think that's avoidable. I'll show you guys what I mean when I get on that. It's not in this world, so I can't show you on this one. Chicken, enough of you. Go away. I told you I was going to punch you with wheat seeds. You're just lucky I let you run. All right. That's all replanted. Well, we've got these in our hands. We might as well go feed chickens. And I don't know if I will ever replicate the automation I did on this one, but I might at least replicate part of it. I do like the effect, the ease of working with it, so let's feed up some chickens here. And I like the fact that I don't have to keep going through this cycle. It takes care of itself. It leverages the egg laying. I think as I recall, I've got a chest up here, just out of their area, that stores eggs. This, by the way, one of the things I have learned is you can do this with ladder instead, as long as you don't put ladder down to the bottom. Chickens will climb ladders. That's the first thing. I did not realize that at first. So I built a ladder and a bunch of chickens started crawling out, which drove me nuts. I had put this is my other world. I had put a trapdoor at the top, but there was just I don't know, 14 chickens or something standing at the top of my stinking ladder waiting for me. So I quickly surmised that if you take away the bottom rung, chickens can't use the ladder, which is great. It's exactly what I want. So anyway, I guess we can drop off. We need to go feed these guys. And we'll go drop that off. Make sure we put it up high so we recognize it. We'll shear some and then we'll drop that off. All right, let's go feed. I got really lucky here. I managed to keep the cows and sheep separate. Every other time I've pulled them in from far away like I had to on this one, cows and sheep mingled together. And it took me some doing to figure out how to separate them so that I wasn't breeding sheep in with my cows. Okay, we are almost to killing time. Although one of the things I've realized mathematically here, just a little bit of quick math for you. If you did this perfectly, every time you breed, you'd be doubling your herd. Okay, it's never going to be quite that effective, but that just makes the math easier to work on. So I may actually extend this down because I tried this out, and it makes a pretty big difference in how quickly you get enough hides to make all the books you need if you have a larger area. Now, this is already pretty large, so I may not have to do any more. This may be enough already. I'm still seeing some experience globes hanging around here. Let's make sure we get all those. Try not to die because I've lost so many, not just here, but on all of my worlds. I can't get out of here. I can't see the edges to jump to, and I can't tell when I'm standing. This is just a mess. Look at all these damn cows. This is the problem with this approach, is it gets so crowded, but it makes it much easier when you go to kill them. So this tells me when it gets this crowded, this is what I'm looking for. Gets this crowded. Once I no longer have any babies in there, and they're hard to see, but you can spot them. There's some right there. Once there are no more babies, then it's time to slaughter, and they'll actually look a little more crowded. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and shear here. I finally learned to use some of the hotkeys better. I don't know why I'm shearing. I have no idea what I need all this wool for. But, hey, it's wool. We have some. We're going to use it. Since we ended up having caged sheep, which was not part of the plan, because these got... Somehow that sheep poofing out stopped me from jumping. There we go. All right. So we got all that together. My allergies are acting up all of a sudden. I may have to pause you guys so I can blow my nose. We'll see. We'll see. I don't be sniffling in your ears just because I don't want to blow my nose in your ears. As you can see, I keep making shears. Every time I forget and don't have shears, I just make another pair because they're pretty cheap. It's just 2 pieces of iron. But yeah, I'm collecting shears now. I keep hoping I'll wear some out so I can combine them. But it's not happening because I keep making new ones. All right. So that's all of that. So here's my plan for the day. Now that we've gotten those bits done, I do want to do a little something. And what I think I want to do, while I was out investigating, I went basically that away. I think I went over that. You're back? This chicken is haunting, and now I've got an egg. That was unsatisfying. I was trying to scare it with its own egg, and the egg just vanished. So I think I went out that way. Anyway, we're going to go out that way because I think that's the direction. I think if I go pretty much straight out that way, we will find another pillager outpost. And I want to look for another pillager outpost because I'd like to find a saddle. I have no idea if pillager outposts can produce saddles. I don't know if that's a thing that could be there, but they're kind of fun to mess with. And I've got all this stuff. Oh, you know what? Where's that chicken? Oh, I was going to kill a chicken, see if I get some feathers. I've got 49 arrows. I wouldn't mind getting a few more. There he is. I'll punch him to death. I don't know why he's not running. That's weird. Okay. He should have been running. We'll just take that with us. First time we make something, we can do that. Find some gravel. We'll dig a piece of flint. All right. And we are going to head out. I see the faster way, I think, is up that water. So let's try that. So we're going to head out this way. Oh, and here's the really disturbing thing. Yeah, I did that long trip last time. We spent all that time so far away because I needed to find slime. I needed slime so I could make a lead, so I'd be able to do things like get the donkey that we picked up, you know? So that was all, it's all useful, productive, good stuff. I got all that. But there's a swamp right there. I just never went over this hill. So, swamp, right there. I just came over that rise, heading out this way, and went, whoa, swamp. So hang on, let's see if we can get some flint real quick. Got one. Okay. Put the gravel back down. Oh, we should do this too. There we go. Yeah, you can go back down too. I don't need to be carrying all that with me. But next time I stop, I can make myself 4 more arrows. Alrighty. So we are going to... The other thing I want to do while we're out here is just, anything time we see something like this, we're just going to go ahead and investigate. We've been avoiding these things to try to stay safe. Screw that. I'm going to try not to die. So we're not going to do anything that feels terribly unsafe. But we're also not avoiding all the caves. Because I've done enough mining lately. I'm ready to not be mining for a while. Although, what I'm going to do off camera, this is just not fair. I said we were just not going to mine, and all I got was a good place to do some mining for coal. I don't remember how we are in coal, so we're going to take a little bit of this home with us. This actually wouldn't have been a bad place if this were near, something like this were near spawn when you first came into a world. This wouldn't be a bad place to start from. You you've got an opening. They're pretty easy to close off. You can steal a water source right there, or redirect the water as part of your defenses because you got two of them there, already partially carved out with lots of coal right handy. That actually wouldn't be a bad start. This is actually how I think a lot because we're starting late in the day. Hang on. Let's go ahead and head around this way. Once we get around, we'll look for... let's try not to fall down to our deaths. I know, you guys are thinking, but you're supposed to die. That's the name of the stream. Oh, missed my jump. There we go. Here we go. So we'll sleep here. You know, if you don't change to it, this is the one thing, learning to use the hotkeys better. Oh, good. We're just going to sleep outside in the rain. Lovely. Actually did that one time and fell off of something because I forgot that it ejects you from the bed in what appears to me to be a random direction. A little bit of lag there, but the stream seems to be okay. It's the game that's lagging. So again, I think it's pretty much straight out this way, although I'm not certain of that. We're just going to keep going. So remind myself here. North. Why was I thinking it was directly west? See, now I'm all kinds of confused. We're going to go out this way for a while, and then we'll go back to base and head west, because in my head I thought it was off this hill. Oh, no, because I found it later. Yeah, this is the way I came out, but I found it later. It's west. All right, so we've nice exploration here. Let's go back and head west. I found it long after I found it actually when I was trying to head back to base, using my compass, trying not to go directly to the world spawn, since we're, I don't know, a couple hundred blocks or so north of that. Ascension point there. I think it'll work. Oop, missed. There we go. All right. So let's get in line with base here. Base is over that way. So we're going to head west from base. Somewhere over here, like I said, I think, now, of course, you guys know my sense of direction, especially in Minecraft, is just awful. So it's entirely possible we will never see this pillager outpost. If I miss it again, then I will, I'll go walk about off camera again and find it and either mark the coordinates or find some other way to navigate myself directly. We'll run a straight line, so I can figure out how to actually get back when I'm on camera. Just curious. Okay, I've got a ton of coal for traveling. I want to make sure, since I saw that coal over there, that what I had collected in that cave put me up to what I would consider a traveling ton. Honestly, if I were going to try to travel really light and well equipped, I would be carrying blocks of coal, and would just, every time I stopped to get coal, I'd get something divisible by 9. I'm going to end up in a rose bush. Oh, I managed not to be. Oh, I need to eat. Did I bring enough food? Not really. Let's hope I don't need a lot of food. We're going to use our baked potatoes here. Meant to stock up more food. I've got plenty of food back at the place. So it looks like we are going to be killing food along the way again, just in case. This is how I traveled last time, why I had that wide range of food when we got to where we got in the swamp. It's because I did a lot of this along the way. And then, of course, while I was waiting for the right opportunity to bring you guys in and the days in between, I went out and killed most things in the area. I've connected this monitor, this TV differently. I feel like it's lagging more. It's actually making me a little bit dizzy to look at. To see how that looks on the video. Because it's disorienting to me, but that might only be just watching the movement. It might. Yeah, see, it looks like it's actually better. I'm looking at the stream screen over here. It looks like it's actually better in the stream than it is in live. Yep, nothing there. Oop. The other thing I need to do, I honestly don't remember. I'm pretty sure that it's somewhere downstairs when we were, before I died, that we had run into lava. I'm pretty sure there's lava somewhere down there that I can work with. Oh, good. This will supplement my food. These aren't very useful food, but they're good travel food because they're free. You don't have to take down, you don't have to take down the bush to get them. If you just right click, it'll spit berries out for you. They seem to contribute nothing towards saturation, as far as I can tell, but they do cure hunger. So there's that going for them. Really hoping I see this outpost because that was the point of going out here. Just going to swap the, oh, not that. Put those there. Why am I carrying a tree? Who walks around with a tree? Seriously. Did I just pick that back up? I did not. Okay. Managed to get around without picking it back up. All right. Oh, stuck. There we go. Did I see more berries? No, it's just poppies. All right. Let's keep going. Anything down there? Nope, no caves, no exposed nothings. Let's see what we got here over this hill. Again, no caves, no exposed nothings, and we are already to the coast. Right. I may have misidentified where this would be. It would be hilarious if I had just run into a cassia doing this, since that's what I was looking for before and didn't find. I think every time I go out, I should find something I'm not looking for. Since every time I go out, I seem to fail to find the things I am looking for. There's some lava there. So I need to remember that this is pretty much directly west, because if I don't find lava easier to get to, and see, there's a donkey right there. Dang it. See, we had slime and donkeys really close. If I'd brought a lead, I would try taking a horse back. I have never seen 3 donkeys before. From what I've read, they actually generate in herds of 1. Or maybe it's 1 to 4. Maybe it is possible to have more than 1. But I thought they generated in herds of 1. And I've literally never seen more than 1 donkey in a place at a time. There's 3 of them right there. But I'd like to find 2 horses, 2 donkeys, breed 2 mules, because the mules are faster than the donkeys, but still have that carrying capacity. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see the pillager outpost. I think Jeremiah has gotten lost. Well, I'm not lost. I've just lost the pillagers. Pretty sure I can get me back home. I just can't apparently get me to the pillagers. We're just going to keep going in this direction, though, in case I'm right and it is over here somewhere. Canyon. Okay, so canyon is, if we don't find something else, I might go look around that canyon. It's usually an easy way to pick up some stuff. You're not going to get anything real precious, but you can stock up on iron and coal pretty quickly in a canyon. Canyons are actually my favorite starter mining. One of my test worlds, I spawned right next to a canyon, and you know, just immediately went down and started mining the exposed iron and coal there, and it was just, it made life easy. No delay, right to iron. Let's go around the back so I can grab that last one. This guy's ready to be picked again. Why don't I pick that up? Are we lagging? There we go. Oh, great. Now I've walked into that. So we're just going to keep going this way. In the world where I'm testing the spawn effect, there are dolphins near me. And every time I cross the river, I get a dolphin push. It's great. Okay, we're going in here. Cat, need you down. You're in the way, little kitten. I know, I know. Just want attention. Nope, nothing in here. More coal? We don't need more coal. We'll use this opportunity. And now I've gotten turned around, so I'm going to have to look at the coordinates just to see which way I'm facing. Or if I can't see the sun. Oh, that's west there. Pardon me while I talk into my glass. That should be really intelligible. What I was saying was this was west here. I saw that as I was looking out. There was the sunset over there. So we were heading west. So how did I get... Oh, man. Hang on. Is that true? That means we have not been heading west. There's no way I would have seen that if we were heading west. Somehow we've turned again. Yep. Yep. Don't know how, but somehow we've gotten turned again. So... Oh, I didn't drop off the wall. I just saw those 18 blocks of wall down there. So I went to look down at my compass, which I didn't need until now. So that's odd. We are well north of spawn. Well, we would be north of spawn anyway. But it's saying spawn is southwest. I don't understand how that is. How did I get going in completely the wrong direction? So let me check myself again. That's west, so that would be south. Yeah. Yeah, that is west. Wow. How did I get going entirely? That means I was like literally in entirely the wrong direction there for a while. Oh, there's a place we can check out. Let's do this. Let's do this. Checking to make sure I've got a way out of here. Not a great one, but crap. Let's bring him out in the sun, shall we? I can't get him to come out. Okay. I've done this badly. Oh great, there's two of them. And one of them's wearing chainmail. There. That's a better spot. Oh good, they're fighting each other now. That helped out. Well, there's going to be a spawner down here. This is good and bad, all at the same time. guessing there was a spawner by how many of these I had. See what I mean by when I said I don't have enough food? It is not enough food. We're burning through it too quickly. And I've learned caution is not my best friend here. If I go too slowly, I give things more time to spawn. I need to check and see if there were any branches. I thought there might be one at the other side. But yeah, if I go... Oh, hey. Major lag there. Got him. I was right. There's one here. So there's still a chance there's a spawner back that way. Cooper, not right now, buddy. Little dog wants attention. Oh, crud. Without the lag, I do okay against those guys. When I lag, it's pretty tough to be aggressive there. Alright, so good bit of iron here. Let's go ahead and mine this stuff. Okay, who's growling at me? From where? There's another opening here somewhere. See if we don't find this. Outpost. We'll have had a little bit of fun here. Killed a few beasties. A little bit more of this. So I'm going to, at some point, stop and smelt. Don't need all of it, but do need some of it. Just a stray one there, okay? I suspect the reason stuff like this shows up on the surface is that the algorithm on this generates all of the ores and then deletes areas to create chasms and caverns and things like that. I suspect that's how it works. Otherwise, I don't see how they account for the surface and keep things from doing this. So did I leave anything back here? I did. There's some iron there. Is there anything else back here I wanted to grab? Just a little bit of coal there. Oh, there's some iron back here. I really want to go. That's where they're all growling at me from. How bad is this? That could get bad. Oh, that's going to get very bad if I'm not careful. Here we go. Okay, I've got enough to do this. Okay, good. That's the end of that one. Let's go do this real quick. See if we can close this one down before it turns into something worse. Okay, so we're not going to do this forever because this one looks like it could go on forever. Yeah, this one looks like it could follow this all the way down, and that's not what we're here about. So we're just going to call that quits there We're going to mine our way back out, taking everything that we want on our way out of here. We're well stocked on iron. I didn't look before I started my stream to see where I left us on iron, but we will be fine on iron after this. That much is for sure. Now, can I remember how I got in here? I'm not going to grab all of this. It's just too much to mess with. Damn it. More lag there. It's annoying. This is our best connection too. I was trying out a piece of software to see if it would help. It's supposed to help join connections, and it turned out to be unspectacular. You try with two of the good connections. I was trying with one bad connection and one connection to see if it would make them acceptable together. Alright, so let's clear our way back out of here. We get back to the main entrance. We'll call it done. Probably up to a stack there. Yep. I think we can stop grabbing more of that. We should keep grabbing this, though. I think that's all of it. No, there was some here, too. Oh, decent deposit, too. Okay. Before we do anything else, I think it's late enough to sleep. Oh, where's my bed? I think in my panic back there, did I jettison my bed? Did I leave my bed somewhere? I don't have a bed. Now I have to go find sheep again, which means we're going to have to hang out down here overnight. Unless there are sheep really close by. I hate it when I do that. I've done that a couple of times recently where I just suddenly didn't have a bed. I think maybe I'm hitting Q and throwing things when I'm under attack. But I can't figure out why it would have been on that slot at any point in that attack. So I think I've just left my bed laying the last place. Which I can't get back to because I've all turned around anyway. No, don't see any sheep around. I was hoping maybe we'd see some sheep around. I could create some shears and quickly... Oop. Quickly make myself a bed, but that's not going to happen. So I'm just going to go back here where I was moderately safe from spawns. We're going to that. No, one more. It seems to maximize the saturation and the healing effect you get when you use the relatively crappy food to top up. So what am I going to do with my time here? I guess we are going to go back and look at that pit. Cat, I know you want attention. I know you want to be up here. She really likes it when I come down here because she does not get along with the other two cats so well, and they don't come down here. They both used to, but neither of them do anymore. I guess because she comes down here and they're like, nah, not hanging out with her. But yeah, she, oh, other direction. Cat, thank you. Oh, nope, nope, this way. The red was the way I want to go. Yep. Okay. I guess while I'm doing all of this, right near the point of ascent, which is there, I'm going to go ahead and set up my Set up a furnace. We'll go ahead and cook this one chicken because we're going to need the meat. Just drawing lines everywhere. And we can also start smelting. All right, do that. Put in half of our coal. Throw that in. Oh, we've got this one beef too. If we have to, we'll fall back on our rotten flesh, but I don't think we'll have to. I think we're going to be okay. Steak's pretty good. Let's throw that in. Hey, I said throw that in. There we go. Line some stuff up over here. Oh, yeah, I've got my crafting table out. May as well go ahead and make some more arrows. We have... Thank you. We have used a few. So, gets back up to 50 there. That should be cooked. Let's go ahead and throw all of that in and let that go while we go and look around. So we're going to go explore this area down here. The one we said we weren't going to explore, well, now we got some time. We'll explore a little bit of it. Not going down there, so we're going to see if we can get across. Because we got tricks for that kind of stuff. Try to do this without getting ourselves killed. There we go. Be careful I don't run myself out of torches here. Oh good. They're fighting each other. That's actually to our benefit. Makes him much easier to kill. Of course, he took the zombie out entirely. Not much back here. But, hey, managed to pick up a couple of arrows. He did not drop a bow. That's okay. Oh, speaking of which, to go ahead and load this. I'm going to use a good bit of coal, so we'll go ahead and grab some of this. It's right handy there. Replace some of what we use. Won't use as much as I think we're going to use. Oh, there's more iron over here. I didn't even spot those. Didn't see that on the way in. I was too busy looking at the zombies and skeletons and such. There we go. Alright, it is probably daytime by now, so we're going to go back across. See where we are in our smelting process. Yeah, that is it. Okay. From there, I thought I'd gotten turned around again. Not that you guys would be surprised if that were to happen to me. Smelting is coming along beautifully. But I don't think we're going to hang around for all of it. Let's go look at our... Well, leave that there for a second. Let me just go check and see what our daylight situation is here. There's 2 daylight openings. I've forgotten where the other one is. No, it's still nighttime. Okay. Well, then we'll keep smelting. Still don't think we'll get through all of this. did not bring my clock, which I meant to bring. I'm finding the clock more and more helpful, even when I'm not underground. It's just an easy way to always know, if you're in a forest or whatever, what the current, how far you are from daybreak and dawn when you have trouble seeing. And same thing when it's raining. Daybreak and dawn. It's those are the same thing, guys. Um, Daybreak and dusk. Mining out of boredom now. All right. Is there anything else we need to do here? I don't think there is. We'll just organize this stuff a little bit. Put the chicken up there. Could have brought more wood with me. All right. How are we on time? We're getting close. I think we're going to go ahead and close this out. Let's go ahead and take that coal out. And whatever finishes on that piece of coal is the last we'll smelt, and then we'll tear it down. And then what I'll do is I will, off camera, for you guys, I will go and see if I can find that pillager outpost. Apparently, I'm not able to run directly west, but I can find my way back with a compass, so I'll figure out where it is, and we'll go take a look at them next time around. But I've promised not to fight them off camera unless one of them attacks me, and then they are just toast. I do not like pillagers. I'm going to smelt a fair amount of this. Oh, I have all this wool with me. I just said earlier that oh man. Okay. So we're going to make a bed real quick here while we got this open, while that's finishing up. I had just gotten done saying I forgot to take the wool out. Of course, it's another white bed, but at least we've got a bed again. If we lose our bed again, we've got plenty of wool, so I guess there's an advantage to forgetting to put the wool back in your storage. Do I not have a... Oh, I do. There it is. As you can see, I rather like my crossbow. I just like the fact that with it, I can get off one powerful shot right away. No delays, no waiting, and it actually has better distance. There we go. All right. Which way was west? See, I did it again. I was guessing that was west. I've been doing that lately just to check myself. I try not to use the actual coordinates for anything, but just to check and see if I have remembered which direction is which. And I am wrong way more often than I'm right. More horses. Zombie flambeau. A flambe. Or flambeau would work too. Oh, hi there. Yeah, don't like you. Not waiting around for you. Bye. Make sure he didn't get out of there. He did not. Okay. If he'd gotten out, I was going to have to put him back down. Oh, more iron. I'm just a sucker for exposed iron, guys. I really am. I have a hard time passing up exposed iron. Again, it's a habit from having started so many times. I just really don't like to pass up a good opportunity like that. So what I'm doing here, trying to use the compass, keep spawn off to my left, kind of, sorta. That should put me in line to end up somewhere back near base. I'm just going to keep you guys with me while I travel like this. No reason not to. Until we get to close to an hour. We're about 50 minutes now, so it won't be that much longer. But you can see how I travel, because you guys haven't gotten to see a lot of my traveling approach. You finally stop? There, you're mine now. I do murk a lot of animals just along the way. I see them and just kill them unless I've got a lot of food. And that again comes from a habit of trying not to kill the animals near my spawn. Or, when I say my spawn, near my base, so that I have them for creating farms later. If you kill all the chickens in the area, you then have to go find more chickens. So, just got in the habit of, when I go walkabout, trying to take out everything along the way. Also killed a few salmon while swimming. Salmon turns out are easier to kill than cod when you're doing that. For some reason I feel like we've gotten south of base here and heading much closer to world spawn than I intended. But that's okay. If I end up at world spawn, that works. Because then I can just head directly north from there and it's all good. Don't fall in. That's a deep chasm. Although I might have fallen onto that ledge or even into water. Still, deep chasm, that would slip. Parkour is not my strong suit, guys. There we go. Right, just checking the direction on the compass to see how straight it is. It looks straighter left in the display than it, oh, that's not the one I wanted to take out, than it actually is. Which tells me I'm not yet on the coordinate line for my spawn. And like I said, base is basically directly on that line. Not quite directly, but close enough for our purposes. Yeah, still off a bit, right? Yeah, this has been a more of a roundabout trip than I intended. But then, by now, you guys should be used to the fact that I am not good at directions on this thing. Spatial, what's the term for that? Spatial, not spatial reasoning. Anyway, whatever that term is for the ability to manipulate objects in space and that sort of thing, not a strength for me at all. All right. I'm just going to keep going until this points straight. See that? That's almost. Almost. So I think we can cut this way now. All right, guys. So we're at 55 minutes. So I'm on the coordinates now. So I think I can cut across. In fact, that might be. Is that our llama? I've got some llamas that are real close to where base is. So this could actually be one of those llamas. We might be closer than I think. Yeah, we're right here. So yep, see, I can actually get back to where I plan to be. Sometimes it's not an exact science. All right, guys. So I'm back here again. I'll go locate that base. I'll also probably do some mining off camera. Try to get some more resources for us. Want to get us advanced up? Oh! I didn't show you guys. Real quick, real quick, real quick. This. I realized I had a bamboo. One bamboo I picked up out of a chest somewhere. I put it in, had it in my inventory, and it's not useful for a whole lot except scaffolding. I don't know if I'm going to use scaffolding, but I thought a little bamboo forest would be fun. It doesn't take long to grow. This stuff grows really fast. So I just put together a quick bamboo forest here. I'll probably expand that too. Maybe make most of this plateau here bamboo. I just kind of like it. And also, I think I read that mobs can't walk through those spaces, although I can. I can shift back and forth. I think they can't navigate this because technically there are no empty blocks to walk through. So even though there's a space between these that's a block wide, they can't navigate it because it's two partial blocks. Anyway, that makes a screen that I don't have to worry about things wandering in from that direction. We might actually use that as sort of a fence around. It's kind of cool. So anyway, I'll do some stuff off camera, and then I'll be back with you guys sometime soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you are watching this on Twitch, past episodes are available on YouTube. Right now, all the past episodes are. There may be one still scheduled to come out, but they're all out there ready to come onto YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, want to catch me live, catch up with me on Twitch. Please, guys, like, subscribe, follow, all those good things, and have a lot of fun with this stuff. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.